Today, Cho and I drove, how far? 6 hours?
About 6 hours.
All the way from Illinois to Ohio. Probably wondering why we're in Ohio. As you guys know, I've been having issues trying to find quarter panels for my 240 that are actually not damaged. This time I found a quarter panel that is attached to a car still. So we are going to pick up another shell. I'm trying to find the chassis.
Wonder what's over there.
I think it's all the way back there.
Dude, this definitely has that chemical disaster. This creek is definitely affected. You can see all the, like, you see how the water looks a little bit weird.
How are we getting that car?
Oh, actually, I don't know. Look, over there looks like it's pretty relatively. We could probably jump over there.
But like, we have to bring a car through this.
We off-roading, bro.
We are off-roading.
Has this river been affected by the chemical disaster?
I don't think so.
What was that?
Oh, that right there?
Yeah, the frame.
That's a Toyota rock crawler.
Rock crawler.
Yeah, that body's getting ready to go on it. Already getting checked.
So it's not a roller.
Is the subframe gone?
It's in the rear.
Oh. I'm making sure this quarter's good this time.
Checking it, Mike?
Sounds
pretty good.
It does sound pretty good.
Oh yeah, she's been through it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the trans tunnel.
Unfortunately, Nate had to cut it to get the trans out of it. This is a guy that's local to me. He bought it, was driving it around, and some lady pulled out in front of him.
Ooh, I know how that goes.
And insurance didn't give him a lot on it. And it was a running, driving 5-speed 240.
Really?
And he pulled everything out and kept the 5-speed stuff to
Jeez.
5-speed swap another automatic shell.
I see.
And he got another automatic real cheap.
Yeah, this thing is pretty decent, actually.
That's why I wanted it. I was really hoping I could save it, but I'm getting to the point where I'm just out of time on stuff, and I'm trying to build a house.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Oh yeah, see, here's the dimple I was talking about.
Where it creeped?
Yeah, like the whole 8-pair.
On it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you've seen that. I would have just seen that and it looked like somebody just smacked it with something or put
So that door not closed, right?
Oh yeah.
No, it's pushing back.
That's, yeah.
We should have saved the quarters. What's left of it.
Well, I could probably make do with that. Is that the bumper for this car? We're pretty much putting an end to its misery, if I'm honest.
Yeah. It's not so much of a save, but that's alright. It'll be put to good use.
Half shock work.
Good subframe.
Mm-hmm. That's me right there, boy.
Some knuckles.
You could definitely fix this.
The car or the hood?
The hood. You definitely fix it.
Can't tell if this was a hatch or a coupe. Oh, this one was also clean.
What is that, by the way?
That's a coupe that got cut up.
This is a S chassis?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it is a coupe. Okay.
I got this.
Oh, this thing is.
So I originally got this. The guy wanted all the quarters and the roof and everything off it to try to do a hard top mount for his vert.
Oh, okay, okay.
So what's the plan for this thing?
Fortunately, I was going to turn it into a death cart.
I can see the inspiration.
Crazy.
Good thing it's a small car.
Right? The drive shaft was hanging a little bit low. That looks so sketchy, but you know what? These guys know what they're doing.
You got a whole ratchet here. You got tools in here. Oh, dude.
You picking up more suspension, dude?
Remember I told you I'm gonna get hogged out OEM stuff, bro?
Hey, it's all here for you, man.
Exactly, bro.
Looks like we're taking home a lot more than we originally planned. He even picked up these wheels that I'm standing on. Dude. This is about to go through a creek?
Oh, yeah.
What? Wow, made it with almost no issues. It was pretty smooth.
We'll have his whole field set up for sliding.
Oh, really? It's a good thing we came early, for sure.
Right?
Woo. And then I'll come out.
Woo! Going back across, get some tools. Here she goes, bro.
It's a good thing back in is probably a better idea.
I think so too.
Pulling it out would be an issue. Man, I need a tractor in my house.
10 grand.
Oh, I don't know. We actually, we didn't plan to.
This is gonna be really fun to take off the trailer.
Will y'all do me a favor?
We got the 240 all loaded up, but we're heading back over the creek with some tools this time
To grab my stuff.
to grab more stuff for his car. And apparently I'm gonna have to drive this thing, so hopefully we make it.
Turn the key on. See the little glow plug center because it's a diesel.
Diesel.
Hold it right there for a second and then put it neutral.
Neutral. There you go.
There you go.
All right. Should I put it in high or low? Yo, come on, man. We got stuff to get.
Hold on. All right. Oh.
All right, we made it. What are you grabbing off this car?
So we're grabbing off pretty much the whole front subframe, like the whole front suspension pretty much, minus the coilovers and the brakes, right? Because like that's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's OEM stuff right there.
That's true. And it's all straight and rust free.
And the rack is there too.
And there's a rack?
There's a rack. There's a rack. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Who needs a jack?
Oh wow!
my
Just
God.
like that. Actually, I guarantee if I just pop those bolts, these two bolts out, this thing's just gonna rip. All right.
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
There she is. Damn, that's really clean. That's a nice one. Definitely worth saving. Muscle mania. Jesus.
Can you pull an LS out like that? I
Yeah,
mean, you need
that's
to
a
enter
warm
some
up
kind of
block.
show or something. World's strongest man. In an annual workout. Bro, look at him, dude. He's not even, but he's in. I'm out of shape.
Thought I was out of shape.
Oh, hell no. If you think he's out of shape, then what do you call me? Oh my goodness.
Truck.
So what's in here?
So this has got the whole drivetrain for that car. There's a 2JZ up in the front. There's a
Wait, what? Wait, what? There's a 2JZ? Like up in the front where? Not in here, right?
No.
Dude, there's a whole JZ motor in
So last year this thing was stacked from one side to the other. I had 6 in there stacked across.
What? Oh my goodness.
there. There's all kinds of mix and match stuff in here.
I try to keep what I can.
What engine is this?
That's that 7M out of that Supra.
This thing is loaded up.
Oh yeah.
This looks like a drop.
Oh, it's a drop. Like, it's a drop. Like, whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, I feel parallel right now.
I thought for sure the trans was gonna fly out.
Dude, he's got this though. He's got this. He knows what he's doing right here. This man knows, bro.
I was gonna take a spin to get back out of this.
Come on.
Just go all the way to the top, but it's kind of washed out.
I think it's funny that we just are casually doing this with a trunk full of parts.
That's what I'm saying. it's like we just cherry picked in the forest.
Drive this old hog again. Goodbye, coupe. Goodbye, Supra.
Goodbye, truck with JZ motor and some a 7M. That was cool that he used to be an RV guy though. That's so.
That is cool. And that truck's just loaded.
Hey, you're gonna put the foot down, right? Foot to the floor.
You want me to?
And that's what. Anyway, he said that. Nice. Good.
All right, Joe. Now we gotta load all of this stuff up.
Okay. Thankfully, everything else could probably just go in the chassis, right? But your trans definitely coming in here. I don't want that thing to be rolling around.
Yeah.
It needs to be secure.
I agree with that. I think we can make some space for it, though.
Yeah, we'll make space all right.
But man, this quarter panel is looking beautiful.
Well, I was gonna say, it's good, right?
There's like little dings, but you know what? That's okay. I can handle a ding or two. This looks like metal to me.
Hey, you want to grab a magnet just in case?
You got a magnet?
Go to town, boy.
Oh man, we don't find out.
Oh, you should have seen him. He drove all the way to Tennessee just to get a rear quarter that's full of Bondo. Oh. The next day he found out. I told him he must have been so mad. He's like, I wasn't mad. I was disappointed. Go over the strut tower, and I'm gonna just strap it right there. So if you guys can hold that real quick, squeeze right here. I mean, this thing doesn't weigh much, so just here.
This thing is so tweaked. All right, Cody, I just want to say thank you for hooking me up with these S chassis parts. It was nice to meet you.
Glad I got to meet you guys.
Thanks for taking us around your backyard. That was so fun. Let me drive your little four-wheeler.
Yeah, that was cool.
Right?
I'm not me. Don't let me drive.
I can't wait to put this to good use and let all of these parts live on in other cars. All right, Joe. About how far are we?
We are at least 2 hours away from the drop-off point for this chassis. So we actually be making great time. We're just gotta we lost the bolt. So we're just zip tying and strapping things now. I bet
that'll hold too.
It will hold. I know it did with one zip tie, so we just want to be safe. I don't want no one. So we noticed that this chassis keeps on moving because there's no secure way. Like, especially with the front end.
Right, like there's no tires to really sit it down.
We
just keep tightening the straps here and there, but every time we stop, give it a little check, and they're still pretty good.
You always play it safe. You always play safe. I think this should be the last big fill up before we get back. So this should be our last pit stop. Lifting this thing up and getting off the trail is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. Luckily you have one of those dolly things,
oh, yeah.
So that should help. Oh my gosh, that was so close. We've just arrived at Omar's and Cho is currently backing in the trailer, and this guy is a master. We finally got the trailer backed into the yard, but it is starting to rain.
Oh dude, it's about to pour right.
Yeah, these are like big drops. This is like downpour rain. So this is gonna be really fun.
I wish your buddy wasn't sleeping right now, if I'm honest.
I know. I'll start unstrapping everything.
So it was that drive shaft.
Success.
That was a big success right there.
Somehow we have successfully unloaded the 240 from the trailer. That was a lot of fun. No backs were broken during the unloading process. I feel it. And while Cho has his trailer here, we're gonna just load it up with all the parts that he needs off of the car. So he's just taking the hatch now. Do you need anything else off of this right now?
I think right now, just a dash. The carpet is like a whole other deal that we can't even do right now because it's just got so much stuff that you have to go through. Do you need the passenger door?
All you, dog.
Okay, cool.
You want me to start taking that off?
Yeah, I'll appreciate that actually.
All right. Now that we have an actual chance, let's look at how badly this thing got crunched. This is the front core support right here. And this is the start of the shock tower. That's crazy. I can literally touch the shock tower and the core support with one hand. Just fold it in. I've never seen a shock tower fold in like this. That's nuts. Oh, tweaked the frame rail down here too. Wow. This side crunched right in between the two subframe mounts. And I know a lot of you are probably wondering why we're not saving this car, thinking it might just need a front end, but also the impact went so far into the firewall. This is part of the firewall here. And it also kinked the A-pillar. So the door jambs are not even aligned correctly. And for me, the absolute deal breaker for saving this car is that the impact shoved the A-pillar so far back that it creased the roof line. You can see it like indented here. Even this, you can see the trim is pushed into the window seal. And last but not least, the door overlap on the quarter. Can this be saved? Yes, absolutely. But this is not my chassis to save. Whoever chassis this was before Cody, that was their job. It's not realistic for everyone to save their chassis, but luckily for me, I did have the opportunity to save mine. So this car will just live on in other S chassis, like Joe's, and mine, and Omar's. Oh, and here's Omar's car. That's so nice. Last night we ended up loading Cho's trailer with all of the parts that he needed off of the smashed 240. And right now I have a window guy on the way. He's going to remove the quarter glass because I cannot take off the quarter panels unless the quarter glass is off.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
If you want to hold that,
Yep.
it'll come in through this way. Don't pull too hard because
Okay.
it will snap. There we go. Just like that.
Woo! Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, there it is. Now it's ready to get the quarter panels removed. It's kind of funny because Jerry, the window guy, told me that he really did not like doing these 240s back in the day when he had to do quarter glass windows because that tool that he was using wasn't invented back then. So it was a much more complicated process. I don't know what that process consists of, but I just know that technology and window removal has come a long way. I removed one quarter glass by myself and I will never do that again because it took me like 4 hours to do, and it probably took him 15 minutes to do both sides. Not bad. You can already start to see some of these spot welds here. All right, I'm so excited for this. Oh my goodness. And if you need any parts from this car, please either let me know or let Omar know. Message him at Parted Out on Instagram. He'll probably get back to you faster than I will because sometimes my inbox just freezes up because there's way too many messages. I forget to show you guys this sometimes, but whenever I come over to Omar's, I love looking at this seafoam green two-tone coupe. Oh, it's just so beautiful. And he has the Advia. Someday I'll have one. Can't forget this Sylvia as well. But as always, thanks for sticking around. Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you haven't already, and subscribe to see more. See you next time.